Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's a few hours after this video was recorded, so yeah, a few hours and a few drinks, I guess, but I realized I didn't record an intro for this. It's my birthday. I wanted to get ready with you guys and yeah, just film my get ready with me and chit chat about the new Makeup Geek Autumn Glow bundle that just went on sale on Friday, and about some of my experiences in the US. I hope you enjoy the get ready with me. It's just a little bit different. There's not a lot of makeup talk. There's a bit more of a personal experience type of thing, and using the new bundle for this makeup look. This has been on me now for 4-5 hours, so yeah, I think it passes the wear test. Let's get into the get ready with me. I'm starting off with a primer. This is the Kiko Matte Face Base. I don't know where we're going after the first few drinks. Oh my god. Okay, I haven't used this in a while and it's coming out from the side. I have a whole video with this primer that is actually doing super well. It was one of my first videos ever on my channel, but I really like it for mattifying and pore filling, blurring, etc, etc. And now time for foundation. I am going in with the Estee Lauder Double Wear Light. This is the foundation I got married in, so it's a bit old, but it still smells okay. I am still, I think, dark enough to wear it. This is one of my favorite foundations ever. And then I'm gonna cover up my friend here, which popped up last night or 2 days ago. Wonderful to have a pimple right in the middle of your face. Anyways, with my favorite Kiko Full Coverage Concealer. And yeah, actually the idea for this Get Ready With Me was to discuss a little bit my experience in the US. And it's been now more than a year. I remember last year filming a Get Ready With Me for my birthday, a whole burgundy look that I did, and a lot has changed since then. So indeed, maybe it's a good idea to talk about it. This is the Colourpop No Filter Concealer in the shade Light 20. But a lot of good things. So last year when we came in at the end of August, I was so overwhelmed by how gorgeous fall is here. Or autumn, what you want to call it. It's the most beautiful season and we're in the middle of it again. We're actually gonna go apple picking tomorrow and drinking warm cider. And cider is one of those things that as a European you have no idea what it is. We know cider as a alcoholic drink, right? And that is here called, I think, hard cider, but the actual cider they have here is just unfiltered, unpasteurized, I think, apple juice. And it's amazing. It's really not sweet. I don't like apple juice, so it's too sweet for me, but this one is definitely not sweet. It's really, really nice. It really tastes like apples. You can only conserve it for a short amount of time because it's fresh and it's unpasteurized and it's just amazing. And they sell it at the apple orchards together with freshly made pumpkin donuts. And to be honest, that is like mind-blowingly good. Anyways, that I find is the highlight of the year. It falls around my birthday. It's perfection. Then yeah, since last year I found a job. So I am now a technical recruiter for the IT and automotive industry around here in Detroit. And it's fun. I like my job. It's a bit different from, you know, you do a PhD, you do research, you're working with machines all day, and you end up actually having to talk to people all day. And I had no idea how exhausting that actually can be. It was quite a surprise, but I'm really liking it. And yeah, it's a job. It's nice. I meet people. A friend of mine is also working there now. So it's nice. And with the job comes also the possibility to travel a little bit more. And if you follow me on my Instagram, you probably have seen photos of where we've been. I don't post too much travel photos there because I find, well, it's a beauty account, so I post more on my personal Facebook or so. But we went to LA this summer to stay to visit with a friend of ours who is from there. And that was an amazing experience. This year we also went to Toronto to meet some friends halfway. They're from Montreal and we met in Toronto. We saw the Niagara Falls. We saw Chicago, which I loved Chicago so much. It's such a gorgeous, gorgeous city. Small interruption for makeup. This just came in. I ordered the Kevyn Aucoin Contour and Highlight Book Volume 2. It's gorgeous and it has full-size products, hence I bought it. These are like $44 each and the whole thing was $65. First time using it. Let's try it out. But yeah, mainly the idea was for us to travel as much as possible this summer and yeah, enjoy life. Other things notable in the US. It's very different in the sense that the culture is different, but the people are awesome. That I don't understand. It's like you watch the news and you're like, what is happening in this country? What's wrong with this country? This highlight is very natural, but it looks good. And then you meet, everybody I meet is just really nice. Nobody I know is a racist. Nobody I know voted for Trump. I don't know, or so they say at least. It's a very interesting duality that you see, and what we hear from Europe of America and the stereotypes, those are all true. Unfortunately, most of them are true. But regardless, it has been a really nice experience so far. Very happy of it. However, I do feel that Europe is home, and even the Netherlands, to be honest. I am looking forward to going back. First of all, chocolate tastes different. People, chocolate here, no. For the eyes, I'm going in with the new Makeup Geek Autumn Glow Bundle number 2. I have a video I did with the first version of it last year. I'll leave it in the card above if you want to take a look. This bundle is now available at a discounted price of $49. I will leave the link down below. If you buy it from that link, I'll make a small commission. Do what you want with it. It will be a nice birthday present, I guess. But I'm going to use this pairing, which I think they did a great job with it. The shades are Peach Smoothie, Early Bird, Morocco, Pocket Change, Flamethrower, Roulette. This one is Tan Lines, Americano, and Cocoa Bear. Some of my favorite shades from Makeup Geek are here, so let's get into it. And yeah, as I was saying, chocolate tastes different, beer is different. Here there's a lot of IPAs and very bitter beer that we don't drink, or I'm not used to drinking and I don't like. So my alcohol consumption has gone down, which is a good thing. I'm going in with Early Bird now. And wine is not the same. Also, everything here costs a bit more, I feel. So going out, a beer will cost you $6 to $8. And then on top of that, you have to pay taxes, which in Michigan are 6%, and tip the waiter, regardless whether the service was good or not. But they have such low pay that you need to tip, otherwise waiters cannot survive, let's say, in the industry. And I have to say I'm really not used to that. I am used to tipping when the service is good or the food is good, for example, not tipping because I have to. So that is a little bit weird. And yeah, just the idea of going out for dinner, I find that it's more difficult to find nice, affordable food. The nice restaurants are beyond our budget completely. Like 2 times as expensive as in Europe, I would say, price-wise. And the restaurants that we usually go to that are more affordable, that really doesn't work out with us somehow. We're used to leaner foods, less fat and oil and sugar used in preparation, I guess, that we're usually sick after eating out. So that is a little bit weird, and it takes a little bit of getting used to. I mean, now I know what to order, and I'll make my burgers at home because I'll use leaner ground beef, and it will all be good. But yeah, it's a bit different when you want to actually go out for dinner and the only thing you can do is spend $200 on it. So yeah, we are missing a little bit our life of going out once or twice a month for dinner, and here it's not really affordable. And also, like, you don't want to spend that money if you can spend it on something else, right? To blend everything a little bit better, I'm going in with tan lines in the crease. And so the one thing that is very relevant to the channel that I think America is amazing at is makeup. Honestly, I've never done such good makeup shopping as I am doing here. Which, I mean, it's not a reason to stay, but it's something I will miss when we move away. And that is because Ulta and Sephora actually do discounts very often. Sephora has now weekly deals that have products 50% off, and Ulta honestly carries both drugstore and high-end, and they have, I think, twice or 3 times a year a 20% off everything sale. So it works out really well, and everything is quite inexpensive. Also very nice, the US has many different websites that do cashback. So you shop online or in store and you get money back. A percentage of what you shop, 5, 8, sometimes even like 12% on special days, you get back. I find that amazing. It's just, you spend money and then you have more money to spend. It's the marketing works very well for that, I would say. I like this eye look very much. I'm going in with my kohl liner on the eye. Yeah, and continuing to talk about makeup shopping, the drugstore has so many products, like just Maybelline and L'Oreal have so many more products here than in Europe, and the shades are so many more shades of foundation and concealers. And Colourpop, I mean, you guys know how addicted I am to ordering Colourpop. There's very little to say. My collection went from 0 to infinite, and that's all fine. I mean, that will change once I go back. I won't be able to shop as much because shipping here is free over $30 and internationally only over 50, but then if you spend over 20 you get custom fees, so that's not fun. But yeah, it's interesting, and the shopping is amazing. Clothes wise, I always shop at H&M. I actually just got this one in the mail, and this is something I found at $5 at H&M at a sale. I always wear H&M. It's a Swedish brand, and that means I find a little bit more in Europe than here, and that's a bit sad, maybe. I am going to put Lucky Penny in the inner corner. And what else can I tell you guys? That is a little bit my experience here in the US. A few things that are classic, such as to move around, you need to have a car. That is, like, you cannot get around it. There is no other option. Buses are horrible. Distances are too large. You cannot go anywhere without a car. I tried for the first 6 months. I only walked everywhere because we didn't want to spend money on a car on one salary only, and it was pretty darn hard to do things. Like just getting groceries, which is 5-minute drive, took us half an hour walking there, and then we had to walk back with a week's worth of groceries in our hands. So that wasn't ideal, and since we got a car, it's all wonderful. And by the way, I think my eyes are done. As I mentioned, I used Peach Smoothie as a transition shade, Early Bird in the crease, Americano all over the lid, and tan lines to blend, and pocket change in my inner corner. I really like the look. It actually goes well with my shirt and hair and everything. Oh, now I'm gonna go in with the L'Oreal Voluminous Primer, and as I mentioned in a previous video, I am doing a test and review of all of the eyelash primers I can get my hands on in an economic way, and this so far is definitely my favorite. It does such a great job at lengthening the lashes. You'll see. We are going back to Italy for Christmas and I honestly can't wait. For the lips, I think I'm gonna try, I don't know, Colourpop Tidal or Tansy. Tidal or Tansy. Tansy has a bit more yellow in it. Maybe that's better. I can't wait to go back for Christmas at my parents'. What do you think about this look? I feel like I look very ghostly and pale. And why is that? I think I'm gonna add some bronzer, guys. I am just going to take some of the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula and warm up everything a little bit more because I feel so pale. I don't know. Yeah, and this is a little bit it for me. I cannot think what else you guys might want to know. I know you asked for me to talk about my American experience, but please leave some questions down below. If I get enough, I will do a full Q&A and maybe even add pictures of my trips and things like that that you guys might be interested in, because it's hard to. Now I've been here for a year and it's actually hard to think of what is different and new for me because it's been a year. So yeah, leave me questions down below, please. I would really like to answer what your curiosities were about my life here in the US. And all of the products I have on my face and this nail polish, because it's gorgeous, will be down in the description box below. Don't forget to check out the Autumn Glow 2 bundle by Makeup Geek, because these are some of my favorite shadows. You know I talk about them all the time and they're at a special price right now. I hope you enjoyed this video. I am going to edit this and get it up for you guys as soon as possible before going out. And yeah, in less than 8 hours, I am going to turn 30. Wish me happy birthday. I'm not gonna turn into an adult. I decided adulting is not for me. And yeah, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Hit the subscribe button and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.